Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. My video title, you know what this video is about. NFL news and updates. We got a lot of things going on in the NFL world. A lot of different things about the preseason. Of course in the offseason we have a lot of signings, a lot of trades and all types of stuff. But still a lot of news happening. And one of the big news that happened yesterday was Johnathan Taylor. Johnathan Taylor had when we requested a trade, I think about a month ago, I think. And Jim Irsay said we're not going to trade him now or in the fall. We're going to keep him around. And now they have gave him the option to go out there and seek a trade now. So now they are warranting a trade. Johnathan Taylor, as you guys know, was Offensive Player of the Year a few years back. He's a very good, explosive playmaker on the field as a running back. An all-purpose type back too as well. He can go out there and just create a lot of plays. He's a very good playmaker. And he's seeking a trade. I don't know exactly what teams will be interested in it. It said that the Colts are looking for either a first-round pick or a lot of other picks. You're not getting a first-round pick for a running back. Not in this day and age. Nah, I don't think it's happening. Maybe you can get a second and like some fifth, sixth and stuff like that. But I don't think you would be able to get a first-round pick. Especially not a guy who had he had a lot of injuries, but he had little injuries last year he dealt with, and the year before that as well. But Johnathan Taylor is still a good player. Very, very young. He's still in his rookie contract, actually. So I think Johnathan Taylor will probably get some offers. Some teams may try to trade for him. I don't know exactly what team. I'm trying to think of a team off the top of my head. Maybe? Nah. Because you're looking at the team. You're looking at teams really. Maybe they trade him to a different conference, or they can maybe trade him within the same conference as well. I know it's teams like the Broncos. I know you got Javonte Williams there, but he had the ACL tear. He'll be back this season. But you don't know how you're going to look fully. Maybe you add Johnathan Taylor over there, have a 1-2 punch with that. That would be very spectacular, very good. You look at teams like the Chargers. Remember the Chargers wanted, Austin Eckler wanted to get out of the Chargers. And Johnathan Taylor, the guy who's trying to get out of the Colts. Maybe they switch places. You never know what could happen. I don't know exactly. I don't think that's going to happen. But you never know. Who else? Trying to think. Vikings, maybe? I don't think got Madison there. And the Vikings did release Dalvin Cook. And Johnathan Taylor will be a good addition, younger, more explosive back as well. Former Offensive Player of the Year, like I mentioned before, Pro Bowl type running back. So maybe they do that approach, but it's a lot of teams that maybe be interested probably in Johnathan Taylor. He's a very good player, so we might see him on the move, or maybe he stick around with the Colts, or he sit out, or something happened. I don't know exactly, but a lot of things have been very hectic and crazy. Another person who wants out, the reports. So we heard little reports about that at first with Stefon Diggs. We heard the reports, I believe at the end of that playoff game when they lost to the Bengals. They said that Diggs in the locker room was saying, "I want out, trade me," and all that stuff. And people thought, well, maybe that's just a little overreaction after the loss. He's very, the emotions are high, but he's still at the same mindset now. They say now he's, of course he got obligated to be there, unless he's trying to get fined some crazy amount of money. But the guaranteed contracts and everything that's in play, they probably could find a trade partner for him. But they're most likely trying to keep Stefon Diggs. He's a very good player, all pro receiver, one of the best receivers in the league, top 5 type guy in the league. So you want to keep him around, but we don't know how he's going to stay happy. It's probably not the team in general. Excuse me. It's not the team in general. I don't think. I think it's more of the trust he have in the team. Because a lot of playoff failures the past few years for them. Last year versus the Bengals, playoff failure in the second round. Then the year before that against the Chiefs, second round. The year before that against the Chiefs in the conference championship. So it's basically dang, every time we can't go that one hump. It's always something different and something always change up. We do great in the regular season, but we get to the playoffs and we struggle. We start playing the opposite of what got us there. And I think maybe that's the Diggs frustration. He's kind of like, what's going on? But if he did get traded, I don't know where he'd go exactly. Maybe he joined his brother in Dallas or somewhere. I know a lot of teams would be definitely in play for Stefon Diggs because he's only 29 or 30. I think he's 30 years old. Receivers, they can play a good amount of years, 35 years old, probably around that range. And he's very good. He didn't show no sign of decline either. So I will be all interested into that. We've seen him play in the preseason game, catch a few passes from Josh Allen. We didn't hear too much about it, but that speculation and that rumor is still surrounding him and what happened and transpired after the playoff game. So we're going to see what happens. Another one as well. I think that's actually might be it. Actually, I think these are like the top ones already. Top news here. Of course, we know the NFL season is coming up. The first game is against the Chiefs and the Lions, which is a cool matchup. The Lions have a roster that got better on defense because the defense was a problem last year. Because on offense, it was very good. Jared Goff went crazy last year and had an amazing year. The past 2-3 years, he's been playing very good football ever since he got to Detroit. I think Detroit has a chance to make the playoffs this season. That'll be a nice game. They have a chance to do something great. Thursday Night Football, prime time against the Super Bowl champions, the reigning Super Bowl champions, to go in their home and to beat them. So I think the Lions have a chance to do it, but it's not going to be easy. You know, Patrick Mahomes is a very good player. Travis Kelce, Andy Reid, all these guys are very good. They're elite. Isaiah Pacheco, we've seen the rookie running back. He was undrafted last year, going crazy, running the football relentlessly and amazingly. So this season gonna be very good. Got a lot of good matchups. You know, our Steelers, my Steelers. If you guys don't know, just Steeler fan here. My Steelers, our Steelers. We're gonna call them. We got to play the 49ers. That'll be a good game too. That'll be a good game, a very good game. We see a lot of different matchups and a lot of different teams going at it. But I'm very pumped up and excited for the season opener and my fantasy team as well too. My fantasy draft, I'm probably gonna do it on Sunday. Fantasy draft. I know last year I missed the playoffs of fantasy for the first time ever. The league, these are our 6th season in the league, so I've never missed the playoffs. I have the most wins. I have 2 championship appearances, a championship win, and a lot of accolades. And I missed the playoffs last year, a lot of injuries. But this year, I'm going to try to flip it around. But also know, if you're on the channel, I do game picks. So every week we'll do the game picks about some of the over and unders and the game picks of teams you should go with if you're betting on the team, and also teams who I believe are going to win based off their lineups, based off the way they're playing, and the matchups and all types of stuff. So we do that weekly as well. So when the season starts, tune into that. That's all I got for this video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.